Okay, so here's what you're going to need. You are going to need some orange polymer clay, some green polymer clay, not this much, a surface to work on, this is just a chopping mat, glass jar, paper clip, and if possible, a little keyring ring, but it's not necessary, and a wee light source of some sort. That could even be just a wee button battery and an LED. Okay, and you're going to need some tools, just for carving and sculpting. These can even just be lollipop sticks, a paper clip, toothpick, a wee craft knife, and wet wipes are quite handy just to smooth off your polymer clay. Anyway, let's get started. So first off, I am just rolling out and softening up some of the orange here, and just making it into a bit of a sausage shape. Okay, and make this a little bit smaller just now, and I'm just going to flatten it out a bit, and you can even use your jar as a wee rolling pin. You want it quite thick, but not too thick. There we go. Nice. This one's first. Okay, now that I've got that there, what I'll do is I'm going to take my paper clip. Now this is a green one, it doesn't necessarily need to be green for yours, any colour you wish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this part and just fold it up into a 90-degree angle. Okay, place a bit of polymer clay just here. And then I'm going to place this into the clay, just like so. Okay, now I'm going to take one of my strips and I'm going to make a slight angle on it there. I'm just going to put that from the centre of the jar and just make sure that it goes right the way around. And what I'm going to do is at the bottom I'm just going to cut a little angle, just like so. So it looks like the section of a pumpkin. Don't worry about going over the lid just now because we will sort that in just a moment. And what you want to do is you just want to repeat this until you've went right the way round your jar. There we are. Once all sections are, don't worry about these parts being squashed because we'll go back in and make them a bit more defined. And you can just do that with a toothpick. Now we can get into the fun part where we start making the face. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a craft knife and very carefully find the edge and just take it along and cut off the lid. Take it along, being very careful with your fingers obviously. And just right the way around. And then just carefully unscrew it. There we go. If you get a wee part of that, you can just squeeze that back on and fix it. There we are. And now we have our base and our lid. So what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the face. Okay. I am just going to use a toothpick to to give me a rough idea of what sort of face would like. Let's make it a bit angry. Remember, it is for Halloween after all. And I'm going to use a craft knife and very carefully cut out these sections. There we are. Now we can go on using a toothpick and just tidy up any wee scrappy bits to get him out, or just smoosh him into place. Now if you wanted, you could go and put this into the oven at this point, but I'm going to go ahead and use some of the scraps and some of the details, just to add some extra bits to it. I'm going to make some texture around the eyes, make some bits of indents, just to make it look a little bit more Halloween, scary, gruesome. I'm going to go back into these sections as well and just give them a. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take some of my extra bits here and I'm going to get them together. I'm going to start emphasising his eyebrows and things. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a wee wet wipe, just give it, just smooth out some of the edges, get rid of some of my fingerprints, just get help with any wee marks and blemishes. I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm just going to put the finishing touches on the top, which includes getting some green. Now we've got some green ready to go. So tear this off and make little leaf shapes. Go just to the top here. There we are, so now we've got both of these, your lid and your jar, and we can put these into the oven for the time it tells you to cook your polymer clay. It may vary through brand to brand, so you might have to double check. And there we are, out of the oven. And we take our keyring and our lid, just clip that through the paper clip. There you go. Just get this on, attached to the lid. And there we are, your finished pendant. All you need to do now is take your light, pop it in, now if you happen to have any model paints, you could always go in and paint on it and give it some texture, or if you happen to have any extra bits of colour kicking about, you can always add some extra details to it, like eyes and teeth and so forth. Well, anyway, that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing your pumpkin creations.